Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I received a message from someone asking me, basically, this person is asking, how does the denial of male victimization help to fuel the abuse against men? How does the denial of male victimization help to fuel the abuse against men? Wow, this is an interesting question. And I think that if you read the book, you understand why, but I will just take my time, just few minutes to explain why. In the book, Behind Closed Doors, Male Experience of Domestic Violence in the Age of Denial, I covered the case of Ariel Castro. Now, for those who don't know who Ariel Castro is, he was this male perpetrator who basically kidnapped three women, three girls, and used them as sex slaves for close to 10 years. And that was just so horrible. And I think that nobody should go through that. Now, Castro knew that what he is doing is wrong, but he did it anyways. These women, they understood that if they could just say help, and if somebody outside, including law enforcement, could hear their cry, if someone could only know that they are there, they will not only receive support, they will receive justice, and justice will be swift. That understanding gave these women hope. And with that hope, it gave them the courage to eventually broke free. And when they broke free, justice was swift and support was also swift. What they experienced later on aligned with their expectation while they were in captivity, and rightly so. Now, hold this thought here because this explains, I'm trying to explain this writer's question. Just hold this thought here. In the book, I try to cover the case of a male survivor, Dennis. Dennis is just one amongst many. You know, in his situation, he faced all kinds of horrific abuse, emotional and physical, in the hands of his intimate partner. Some of this abuse happened in front of authorities. Let me say this again. Some of this abuse happened in front of authorities, the police, in the courtroom, child protection services. They did not stop it. Why? According to this female perpetrator, it is she is acting that way because of what Dennis allegedly did years prior. And these authorities bought her story. Let's do a little bit of discourse analysis. You, an authority figure, charged with the responsibility to prevent abuse, stop abuse if it does happen, and grant justice, you just witnessed in front of you one person violating the other, and your justification to not act in stopping the violence is based on an allegation given by the same person you are just witnessing violating the order. and the alleged violations happened years prior. Talking about the denial of male victimization, you have it right here in front of us all. And if you read the book, you will come across well documented cases over and over like this. Now, here is something that we can draw parallels. In Ariel Castro's case, which I just mentioned, he knew that whatever he did is illegal, and he knew that if he is caught, he will go down for it. And that's exactly what happened to him, and rightly so. The question now to ask is, what will stop this female perpetrator to violate continuously Dennis when in front of authorities they didn't stop her? They rather told Dennis, she's acting this way because of what you did to her. Whatever Dennis did, they didn't witness. And it's allegedly happened years prior. This doesn't even cut into the standard of self-defense, right? Now, repeatedly, Dennis called their attention and saying, if she can do this in front of you all, think of what me and the children are going through when you are not here. When you are not here, if you can witness this, think of what I'm going through, our three children are going through when you are not here. You have just told this female perpetrator, continue to do what you are doing. We can't stop you, or we shall not stop you if Dennis doesn't listen to you. That is why I make the argument that the denial of male victimization only helps to fuel the victimization of men. It doesn't function to stopping it. We should remember abuse is not a gender issue, it is a human issue. And the characteristics of abuse is that abuse doesn't stop, it is stopped, regardless of the gender. Ariel Castro was stopped. Dennis's intimate partner wasn't stopped. That explains why children in the millions upon millions don't receive the support they need, and many men end up to take their lives 5 times more than their female counterparts. This is wrong. We have to evolve our services to take into account male victimization. If violence against women is unacceptable and without excuse, violence against men should also be the same. I hope I answered your question in a way that you can understand, but there is more of this discussion happening in the book. If you have more questions, please reach out and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you, and please stay safe. If you believe in any way, shape, or form you are experiencing domestic violence, do not stay alone. Seek help. Whether you are a man or a woman, I have created a Facebook page